Have you ever wondered how the passing of the years affects your health and sexual desires? As we approach our 70s and 80s, it's common to face challenges related to intimacy and pleasure, including topics that are often surrounded by taboos like masturbation. While it may be considered an uncomfortable topic, it is important to recognize that this practice remains an integral part of our sexuality, even as we age. In this video, we will explore in depth the changes our bodies go through over time, the impact of these changes on our emotions, and how social expectations influence the expression of sexuality. Understanding these aspects is essential to building a healthy relationship with our body and our desires. Why should you watch the video to the end? We'll share expert-backed advice to help you adapt to these changes. We'll also discover new ways to enhance your pleasure and live your sexuality without prejudice. This space is designed to provide you with the safety and information you need, whether you are facing these challenges yourself or supporting someone else in doing so. If you like the video, don't forget to let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and activate the bell to never miss any content. Also, leave a comment with the number 1 if you find the video interesting or 0 if you think it can be improved. Your opinion is fundamental. Now let's move on to the first topic: changes. Aging brings with it profound changes in our bodies that affect both health and hormone levels and physical functionality. This process is complex and involves a gradual decrease in the efficiency of previously perfectly functioning body systems. One of the most important changes is in hormones. In both men and women, these changes impact sexual health, pleasure, and overall well-being. In men, testosterone levels begin to decline naturally in the late 30s or early 40s and continue to decline as the years go by. This hormone is essential for sexual desire and erectile function. Its reduction, which occurs at a rate of about 1% each year, can lead to a decrease in sexual desire, making pleasure less frequent or intense. Additionally, this decline can contribute to difficulty maintaining or achieving an erection, a condition known as erectile dysfunction, which can cause frustration or affect self-esteem. In women, hormonal changes are equally significant, especially during menopause, which usually occurs between the ages of 45 and 55. During this time, estrogen and progesterone levels drop dramatically. These hormones are essential for sexual function and vaginal health. Vaginal dryness, a common symptom related to this hormonal decline, can cause the vaginal walls to thin, become less elastic, and have less natural lubrication. All of this can lead to discomfort or pain during sexual intercourse or even masturbation, making these experiences less enjoyable. Some women also report a decrease in clitoral sensitivity, which directly affects sexual satisfaction. However, these changes are not exclusively hormonal. There are other physical factors that affect both men and women. In the next segment, we'll explore in detail how to adapt to these changes and what we can do to continue enjoying a full sex life. As we age, blood flow in our bodies can decrease, which can also affect the genital area. Good circulation is essential for arousal, but as we age, blood flow may not be as efficient as it was in younger stages. This can make it harder or less intense to achieve arousal or orgasm. Another important aspect is the loss of muscle strength, a common condition with age, especially in the pelvic floor muscles, which play a crucial role in sexual function. When these muscles weaken, both control and sensitivity of sexual responses are reduced. We must not forget that these physical changes can also have a significant psychological impact. Many people feel anxious, ashamed, or even inadequacy when they notice these changes in their bodies, and this can aggravate sexual problems. However, understanding and accepting these changes allows us to deal with them more effectively. In addition, modern advances in sexual health have opened up many possibilities for enjoying a full sex life even in old age. thanks to therapies, medical treatments, and specific exercises. Now let's move on to the second point: health risks. Although masturbation is a natural and safe activity, older people should consider the possible risks associated with physical changes and pre-existing health conditions. For example, those with heart or cardiovascular problems should be cautious, as sexual arousal can increase blood pressure and heart rate, placing additional stress on the cardiovascular system. If you experience symptoms such as chest pain, dizziness, or difficulty breathing during or after sexual activity, it is essential to consult a doctor. For those with arthritis or joint problems, certain postures or repetitive movements can be uncomfortable or even aggravate the pain. In these cases, using support pillows and adopting gentler techniques can make a big difference. Additionally, many older adults take medications for chronic conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, or depression, and these can interfere with sexual function, causing decreased desire or difficulty achieving arousal. If you notice any side effects related to your sexual health, it is important to talk to your doctor, who can adjust your treatment or suggest alternatives to improve your quality of life. It should also be considered that diseases such as diabetes can affect nerve sensitivity, making it more difficult to experience sexual pleasure. For this reason, approaching sexual activity with patience and self-awareness is essential. It's not about giving up, but about adapting and making the necessary changes to ensure a safe and satisfying experience. Being aware of your health, being informed, and taking a proactive approach are essential to keeping masturbation a positive and healthy part of your life. If you've made it this far, leave a comment with the number 1 to confirm that you're watching the video. Thanks for your time and attention. Masturbation and other forms of sexual expression have a positive impact on mental and emotional health, regardless of age. During sexual activity, our body releases chemicals such as endorphins and oxytocin, which not only reduce stress, but also improve mood and promote relaxation. For older adults who often deal with stressors such as loneliness, health problems, or a sense of loss of purpose, this release of substances can be especially valuable, promoting greater emotional balance and a sense of happiness. However, these benefits often come up against emotional or cultural barriers. Many older people may feel guilty, ashamed, or uncomfortable about their sexuality, influenced by deep-seated social beliefs that sexual expression is inappropriate at this stage of life. Additionally, negative messages that associate sexual pleasure with immorality or weakness can generate shame, self-judgment, and even emotional distress. If these emotions are not recognized and addressed, they can undermine self-esteem, generate loneliness, and reduce quality of life. It is crucial to promote open and non-judgmental conversations about sexuality in later life. Education and awareness help dispel myths, break down stigmas, and normalize sexual desire as an integral part of human life, regardless of age. Health professionals, community resources, and supportive environments can play a vital role by providing guidance and safe spaces for conversation. This approach allows older people to accept their sexual identity with dignity and without fear, promoting a positive impact on their emotional and psychological well-being. Embracing sexuality as a natural part of aging can improve quality of life by allowing people to experience intimacy and self-exploration, helping them to age more happily and fulfilled. Moving on to the next topic, let's talk about social isolation and loneliness, two common challenges in old age that have major repercussions on physical, mental, and sexual health. Retirement, the loss of loved ones, or reduced mobility are events that can lead to social distancing and isolation. This isolation can cause profound feelings of loneliness, leading many people to turn to solitary activities as a coping strategy. Masturbation, in this context, can become a natural and healthy resource for finding comfort, releasing tension, and experiencing pleasure. For many older adults, masturbation represents a way to satisfy the basic human need for intimacy and connection, especially when social interactions are limited. However, while this practice can be beneficial, it is essential to remember that integral well-being requires balance. Exclusive dependence on solitary activities can make it more difficult to build meaningful connections and achieve deeper emotional satisfaction. Promoting a balanced approach means looking for ways to strengthen support networks and social relationships, combining individual activities with opportunities to connect with others. In this way, older people can achieve greater fullness in their emotional and sexual lives, addressing loneliness with both internal and external tools that promote holistic well-being.